Bienvenido, welcome. I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. You know I am. I love getting to hang out with you all and do some doodles. Usually my mornings I like doing some gaming, but my afternoons I like doing some doodles with you all. Hello, welcome Min Branch in an Oven. I haven't seen you in a quick minute, I feel, right? How are you? How's your day been going? Ooh, you know, throw up those 3 emojis. I want to see you talking about how your day has been. For anyone else who watches this later, I like to see 3 emojis describing your day. Maybe something you're excited for. The weekend is coming close. Maybe you're going to do something fun. And I would love to guess. I want to guess what you're doing using those 3 emojis. You don't have to actually tell me if it's anything, but I would love to see. Hey, Oni Boi, it's been a while. Oh, hello, Wall. Welcome in. I know you saw me in my morning stream, and now this is my afternoon stream. You know, my streams aren't very long. They're like about an hour each. But we're going to hang out. We're going to continue working on this piece that someone recommended, or someone, I guess, like, suggested that, hey, you should do a grounded piece. Like, that sounds really fun. I've never played the game Grounded, but I have seen the trailer and it looked cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, all right, that looks pretty cool. Branch, I miss a lot of live streams because I am busy. No, I mean, I get it. I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know, like, I think this is like, that's one of those things I feel a lot of people, they don't get. This is very much like an extra thing for a lot of people. Like, you're always doing something. Nowadays, it's not like how back in the day when I was a kid, you'd get bored. You know, like nowadays there's so many things that are like fighting for your attention. To like go on a stream, it's kind of like, okay, I actually like have to go like find a way to go on a stream because I'm always doing something. So I get it, and I really appreciate it. You guys hanging out with me and chatting up and, you know, like talking how your days have been, like what art pieces. I love it when you guys send stuff on the Discord so I get to see the pieces. I'm like, yes, I love the art. Recently, I haven't gotten too many. I think Zbot put in a few doodles the other day, but I think like there were more before. I feel like before I was getting a little more. I gotta see about like actually making events and stuff, get you guys to do stuff with me. And Tristan, it's been a while because it's because of school. Oh, you had school. Or Wall, you had school. Nice. That's cool. But what you been up to? Like you said, you had school, but like any fun things you've been up to doing? So if you don't know what we're doing here, this is a grounded piece. Here is what we started with. We were like blocking it out, stuff like that, and then we were continuing into this. Obviously, it's not done. We're still. We did the flats. The flats are good. Now we're actually going into a little bit of highlights. Yeah, like I'm looking at it. I feel like, yeah, I think the flats. No, you know what I want to do? Like this is fine, but I want to add a little more, what's it called? Like color. I want to like a little more warmth to it, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm going to add warmth. I haven't done this in a while, but I used to really, really like doing this. Tristan, hey, did you buy the DLC now? No, I did not. I haven't played the DLC. I usually don't. If I do get the DLC, it's like just for me. I'm not going to stream it. But I didn't get the DLC for that one. You know, right now I've been like more focused on my game. I don't know if you remember the Ori's, the action adventure game I'm working on, where you go island to island helping people and creatures. It's heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology. That one, where you like it. If you like Pokemon and Zelda, like you would probably like that. Hopefully, fingers crossed, people like it. I think so. I think. It's just slow going for me to work on it because a lot of times when I work on it, it's really late and I get very tired. And I'm literally typing. Wow, shoe. Huh? Wait. What are you doing? Are you playing? I'm guessing. I'm guessing you're playing. It is good. I mean, I think ZA might be. Is it? I'm thinking it might. It's probably top three Pokemon games for me. I think it's really good. It's still not there. I have a few opinions about it. I wouldn't mind doing a video on that, like just like hot takes, I guess, on that. Yeah, okay, I'm like looking at it. Oh, I don't like that. I don't want that. I want this one. Yes. And then we're gonna do it like, why didn't I even do that? Like, that's weird. Something like that, and then let's make it an overlay? No. Overlay on this one. That's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? I feel like it's maybe not the right color. I'm like looking at it. Let's play with this a little bit. Oh, I guess I gotta like, hold on. Let's rasterize this, or can I not rasterize this? Am I not allowed to? I should be able. There we go. I rasterized it. Good, good, good. Hello, Stella. Welcome in. Right now, it's kind of messing with the coloring a little bit. That was something I used to do all the time, right? I haven't like done it in a while, like this. But I'd mess with this saturate, like I put like a layer, right? Like this like layer over it, everything. No, actually I could. That could be kind of fun. Where it's like a little more on the burnt side. Looking at it. Kind of like darken it, that'd be okay. Or I can cool it down, that'd be fun too. Thinking, let's go like this direction. So it's like, it's adding like a unique warmth to it. I don't know if you guys could tell. It's not really even doing much now that I look at it. Yeah, it added a little bit. Well, that looks nice. Aw, thank you so much, Stella. I think that's okay. It's not like, it's not my favorite. Like now that I look at it. I just want to add, like I'm looking to add some color to it. You know what I'm talking about? Like more of like an effect. I used to do this a lot in my art. I used to love giving it this like kind of like this like orangey glow to a lot of the stuff I did. I don't know why. I was just like, it was like my orange face, you know, talking about. Stella, for my Unveil account, I'm still waiting for my OCs to be sold. Oh, I remember you told me about those. You got no buyers? Oh, that's okay. What were you selling again? I don't remember the characters. What characters were you selling on your Unveil? I think I did open one, but I don't remember. I never actually used it. You know what I'm talking about? I never actually used the Unveil. I feel like that's not bad. I guess it's giving a nice coloration to it. My carnivorous plant villain OC. Ooh, okay, okay. That rings a bell. When you said that, I was like, that rings a bell for me. I think that's kind of a nice, especially the spider legs. That made it look really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna flatten that. And then we're gonna lock this into, where are we going? Like a 70, I mean. Right? Obviously we're gonna blend this a little bit, just so it doesn't look as, like that. There we go. No, I don't like that. I mean, we're gonna change that up. Hold up. Hold up. More like this in the middle area, right? The glow, like the highlight would be in the middle, wouldn't be on the edge. For the spider leg. The spider legs are very round. I'm selling them for 15 each. Okay, that's not bad. I don't remember what the characters look like. I'd have to look at them again. But that sounds reasonable. Have you compared it with other people? And do you even know if a lot of people are buying right now? Maybe a lot of people aren't buying right now. That could also be a thing. You know, it could be a seller's mark. Like it could be like, I'm doing showering. Oh, you're done showering? Okay, okay, okay. Well, I hope you're nice and clean. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty fun. Yeah. Sorry, one moment. Let me pause it first. Okay, I'm back. Where was it? Okay, we were doing the lighting, like the highlights, right? Yeah, we're doing some highlights. I'm thinking, right? Something like that. Oh, like we'll fix this up. And always blend these a little bit. I was like looking at it. I'm like, I feel like it should be shinier. A lot of people don't realize snakes. Okay, so it's funny because like snakes, they're very dry. I don't know if any of you guys ever had a snake. I've never had it like a pet snake, but I have definitely like held snakes, and they're very dry, and they're very pretty. You know, like they're not wet, but they are very like shiny. They can be very shiny at times. So I think that's like the direction I'm going for that, where I want it like to feel a little shinier. Thinking, let's do a little bit like this, right? This part's a little, I want it more flat. Get some little shine. And then erase a little this. Hello, Isabel, welcome in. But let's see. Stella, yeah, other people sell their OCs and adoptables with some pricing around 5 to 40. So I'm keeping my price at minimum 10. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It very depends on how long it takes them. Okay. I mean, no, but I'm like, okay, so the prices are fine, but do you know if a lot of people are actually buying them? You know what I'm talking about? Are people actually buying a lot right now? Or is it like not it's not really happening right now? A lot of people are not selling anything, you know. Let's add like a little bit more of these. I want to like kind of like simulate texture, these like fake scales kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking with these. We're like making like fake scales by doing kind of highlights. We'll also do low lights, don't worry. Right? I'm just like blending it a little bit, make it slightly nicer. And then we'll do some on the bottom. Like, we're not trying to make it look perfect. I know, like, I'm not doing that. That's not the direction we're going with this. We're trying to make this kind of like, not like sloppy, but I want it to be like fast-ish. And then like this said, we're gonna blend these. So like we're faking these scales, right? With these little highlights that we're giving it. Which I feel like they don't look too bad, these fake scales that we're doing. I'm gonna blend these a little more, the fake scales. Yeah, there we go. Like, I'm looking at it and it doesn't look too crazy. Stella, also, I'm currently going to draw the Splatoon character because Monster Hunter Stories 3 is coming out. That's gonna be, oh, I know, it is coming out. That is one that I would love to play. Being replaced 1-3. Okay. Tristan, in like 10 minutes, I'm going to go to school. Ooh, have a wonderful day, Tristan. Are you a big fan of school, or a school that kind of like whatever for you? Like, you could be honest. Like, I remember when I was a kid, it's not like I disliked school, but school was very boring for me. You know, like, I'm being honest. I thought it was a little boring. You know, I had my friends and stuff, but it was very dull for me as a kid. So I could only understand when people were like, oh, I don't like school. Like it wasn't like a thing. I didn't dislike it, but I did think it was a little boring at times. There we go. Probably the best part was by far hanging out with my friends. I had a few good teachers too. I had a few good ones. I also had some bad ones too. I think everyone has that in their life. You have the good teachers, the bad teachers. Okay, let's do... We're gonna make this one an overlay. Do I want an overlay? No, I don't want an overlay. I want to multiply. That's what I want. Let's multiply for the shadows. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah. Like a 80% or something like that. What do you think? Like 80% on the multiply? There we go. 80%. That feels about right. When I look at it, it looked right. Does that feel right? I think so. Stella, oh, I had no bad teachers, only good ones. Ah, you are lucky. You are so lucky. I had a few very rude teachers growing up. Not too many, but I had a few that were not nice. Yeah, Bingo, she had one that was not very nice herself. But yeah, I had like two that were actually memorable enough that like I actually remembered them that were pretty bad. I was like, oof, these. I never wish like the worst for people, but those people were not nice. Thinking like this, right? Like looking at it. I feel like this is looking pretty good. Like I feel like it looks like a snake. I'm looking at it. It feels like a snake to me. I'm like, okay, yeah, I could see this as a snake. Blend these a little bit. Right? And then we'll go over it too, don't worry. I know you're like, oh, that looks so messy or whatever. A lot of times with this shading, I like doing like double pass. Right? So we did this, so it's like more like the basic layer of the shading. And then we go over it again. We do like a harsher line. Like, that's how I see it. See? So these are like little harsher lines underneath here. There we go. That just feels right. And there we go. Look at that. It already looks so different. Right? The mouth looks so different already. Let's add a little bit down here. Give some little baggies in the eyes. Right? We'll blend it out. Don't worry. And then let's do, yeah, I like that. We'll blend these out a little bit. I'm thinking. There we go. And then add a little bit of the baggies underneath the eyes. Actually, I'll even like add a little bit of. Yeah, I think that's not too bad. I looked at it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's add a little bit of this shadow spot. We'll blend it, but I still want to add it. I'll clean that up. Hold up. Okay, let's start blending these a little bit. There we go. We'll go over it again. Don't worry. We'll make it look a little sharper on some spots. Some little areas I want to do it a little sharper. Tristan, hey, Oni Boi, happy Valentine's Day to you. Okay, really funny, Tristan. So for the longest time, because my first language is actually Spanish, believe it or not. So my first language is Spanish. When I was younger, so Valentine's Day in Spanish is San Valentin, right? But I always thought in English it was Valentine's, like as like a time of day. I thought in English it was different. So for the longest time, until I was like literally, I was like an adult. I was an adult when someone told me, no, it's Valentine's. Like Tine, like es. I thought in English it was times. I knew in Spanish it was about, you know, San Valentin, which was like, okay, but I just thought it was different, which I think is hilarious. I think it's because like probably the person who told me in English, it sounded like they were saying time, which made me, I think it's funny. Like I didn't know until like literally until I was an adult. Oh, and Bingo was saying Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Yeah, I will not be streaming on Valentine's, obviously. But I hope you all have a wonderful one. I will be streaming tomorrow though. Have a wonderful day, Tristan. Okay, there we go. It's looking so, I feel this looks good, right? I'm looking at it. I feel like the snake's looking pretty nice. There we go. Look at that. Look at the snake. Right? The snake is looking pretty nice. We're also going to put like some shades here, like a little shadows, like a little. We're going to blend. Obviously, it's not going to be like this rough because that looks super rough, right? Still, for me, I don't really like Valentine's Day. For me, I just chill and draw something unrelated. Okay. I mean, to each their own, obviously. It's just like one of those days to celebrate your loved ones. You know, people you love and care for. But, you know, it's not an obligated thing, of course. You know, you could celebrate your friends. You could celebrate if you have a partner or whatever. I'm going to blend these two, don't worry. Do like this. And then we'll add a few these over here on those sides. Right? That's what I'm thinking. Get up. We'll fix it up. Don't worry. I will blend those out in a moment. I'm just like kind of like simulating what it would look like. Kind of like these like little these shapes going on. There we go. Right? I feel like this looks all right. Like it's not like perfect, of course. We're not going for perfect. We never are. But I feel like it's getting the image across that this is a snake. And then these, actually, this would probably be all shadowy. Now that I think about it, I'm like looking at it. This all is like covered up. And let's do probably all of this. All of this area is covered up. And then like over here, I think is when like this the light actually starts coming in. Right? Around here, I feel like is when we're gonna start getting a little bit of light, just because like the head is kind of blocking it. Yeah, like I'm like looking, I looked at it like because I have like the tiny version, the big version, so I can look at it. I'm like, okay, that feels about right. And let's start blending these up. See, it doesn't look too bad now that I blended it up a little bit, just like kind of make it not so sharp. Look at it. There we go. Ooh, yeah, I think it's going well. Because like obviously it has the creases, but they're not like deep creases. So we are playing with these lines a little bit. See, there we go. Blend these, blend those. But we lightly blend them. We're not trying to go like full on blend because you do want to like simulate that it has scales. It's not really popping, if I'm being honest. I'm not trying to go like full on pop, but it could be improved. I'm looking at it like it could be better. Right? Especially this. I feel like it's not getting enough pop. What if I did that? Like see, I'm looking at it. I removed some of the highlights there. I think that might help it a little bit now that I look at it. Yeah, if I removed a little bit of highlight there, actually let's pull it down. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull this highlight and then blend it now. Yeah, I think that improved it by removing some of the highlight. I gave it too much. It was a little too much highlight, I feel. But we could do, oh, not that one. Yeah, something like that. Or, and then blend that up. It's like, it's okay. It's not like the best. But okay, I think it's not too bad. Let's go back into the shadows. And then let's add some shadows over here. I'm gonna go back to the shadow color I was using before. I like that one. Right? At least I did. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at it. I like this. This feels right. Blend that a little bit, just a little bit. I don't want to go full blend, but I do want it to be a little bit. There we go. So it's like hiding behind itself a little bit. And then let's start adding the shadows underneath. Because it's funny because we did the shadows on the top. We haven't done any in the bottom. There we go. And let's do some over here. We'll fix it up in a moment. I'm not like stressing over it. Right? And then let's add, I'm thinking, there we go. Probably should erase that now that I looked at it. There we go. Clean that up a little bit. I was looking at it. I'm like, and that's not, that ain't it. Right? Ooh, look, okay, this is already looking so much better. Yeah, like look at that. Snake is looking wonderful. I feel like it's looking wonderful. And then let's add the, obviously we gotta erase that white that's over there. There we go, look at that. There we go. And then let's actually do like a thin layer here. Just to get a little bit for the blending. Because that's what I'm thinking. We're gonna blend it, right? But it gives like a little bit of like a two-tone. Just a little bit, just a little bit. No, we're not going like full on two-tone here. But I do want a little bit here. A little bit of variation. Then we're gonna add in those scales that we were playing with before, remember? We were playing with the concept of these scales. Yeah, I'm thinking like, actually, I got a better idea to do it. Let's just do this, like full on, right? Almost like a crosshatch thing. That's what I'm thinking we're going with. And then cross the other way, making full on diamonds here. Yeah. You're not gonna be able to see this anyways, but it's like, we're like faking the scales with these, right? There we go. See? And then we'll probably make it heavier on the other side, on the right side. And let's go with the blending. Oh, 3 or no? I don't like. That's too much. Too much. Too much. This is what I'm thinking, right? Do like a light blend, light. Yeah, that feels good. That just feels about right. Because we're getting these like fake scale imaging. Yeah, because you look at it from a distance. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at it like a distance. And they feel like I made scales. But I know they're not. They're just literally like little triangles. And then we're just going back and forth on these. Right? Doesn't that like, it changes it. It changes it drastically. It looks very different now. Okay, let's go. Actually, I want to fix this one a little bit. Yeah, okay, I needed to fix it. I was looking at it, I was like a little too harsh. And then let's go into this side again. Right? Color this in. And color that one in. Just because I want it to really have this harsher color. Then blend it again. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I feel like we're almost there though with the snake. Obviously, we haven't even touched our guy. We haven't touched our human. Blend this up a little bit. There we go. And then I think, you know, we could do. I just thought, could like erase a few of these, right? Erase a little bit of that, and then we're gonna blend it. Don't worry, we're gonna. I was just thinking we could like fake these, right? Look at that. In that already, it changed it up already. Yeah, I like that. Okay, do I want to add more to the snake? I'm like looking at it. It feels good, but I think there might be something else I could add to it. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to do this. Let's do like these little small things. Not really to the snake, but it adds to the spider. We're giving like a little bit more texture to the shadow. We could actually do the texture to the shadow too over here. Now that I think about it. Oh, that was a no. I don't like that. Go back. There we go. We went back. We moved. I could add a little bit. No. There we go. Like something like that. So we played with it. I'm like looking at this. Like, is it okay? I think it's okay. What do you guys think? I think it's like, it's looking all right. I'm like looking at it. I think it's, oh, you know what it is? You know, I was looking, there's something off. It's the spider. I didn't give it the shadow underneath. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't give it this. And then let's paint. This one's okay because it should be a little rougher. No, not that. Let's do something like that. Should be a little like, it's close, but this one's very blurry because it's our little lifted up, and then this one's gonna be very blurry. Oh yeah, that made it. That changed it. It did it. It actually changed it like a lot. Now that I look at it. Let's do. Yeah, I think that's gonna change it. And then like we haven't even touched the whites. I like these white colors. And we haven't done like the glow, the nice glow I like adding at times. For me, I don't really like. Oh yeah, I just read that again. That's fine. There we go. Hey, okay. Blend it. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up a little bit. I want to pull that. No, didn't like that color. Nope. Where? Something like that. That's not bad. No, I didn't like that one. I do like this one that I pulled up. That one feels nice. Yeah, I think these feel nice. The ones I'm pulling up right now. There we go. It's a lot better. I think we locked in the snake. The snake is good for now. Let's go into the guy, the boy, or the yes. And then we got this little Oni thing. Actually, I think the Oni, let's move it onto the flats. Yeah, let's move that onto the flats. Yes, okay. Just because I was looking at it and it's like, we need it on the flats. It doesn't work anywhere else. So let's go with, I guess we'll do the shadows first. This is actually a hold up. Actually, no, let's not do the shadows first. We should probably do the light. Yeah, let's do the light first. Because I'm looking at it. Do I want that to glow like that? I'm like thinking about it. And let's do an overlay for that one. Because it's going to be an overlay either way. Because we got the little light source from this. No, wrong one. Blend. That's the one I want. And it's gonna be like a little bit of a glow because this is like a lamp, like a torch light. So we will be getting a little bit of a glow. So all this will be lightened up a little bit. And we also have to get a little bit lightened up from the actual sun that's above. So I think this is gonna be lightened up from the light source down here, the torch. And then the rest will be from the sun. Yeah. This, oh. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be very nice, I think. There we go. Get like some shadows in, or not shadows up, highlights in. Actually, what is even in this layer? It's just a normal layer, isn't it? If I change to an overlay, what is that going to happen to it? It did give it a nice glow. Do I like that? I think we'll keep it as an overlay, and then we're going to make it the full-on highlights after. Yes, it's going to be an overlay. And then, but we're going to make it, we're going to drop it a little bit for this one. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna like spread it out a little bit more. Like do like some like highlights here, highlights there, highlighting the ears. Right? Oh, actually no, forget that one. Do that. Then let's do a little bit like this. No, there we go. Like this around. That's what I'm thinking. Around these sides, we'll do that. The backpack definitely needs some highlights here. Then on this side, I think like this, the top. You're getting on the top of this thing. Probably, yeah, we do have some on this leg. Thinking a little bit on these, just so we can like just know there is gonna be something like that, right? Oh yeah, that feels good. That feels a lot better. We are gonna blend these, don't worry. Then let's start blending. Oh, actually no. This weapon of his. Oh, no, I don't like that. There we go. That's what I like. I like that a lot more now. And let's do a few of these. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, and now I start blending these all up. Just so we can get a little bit of a texture going. Yeah, that feels so much better. Right? And come on, there we go. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, it's okay. I feel like it could improve it on there. A little bit of that, and then like blend these. There we go. That feels a lot better. Blend these up a little bit, just ahead. obviously, like, it's a combination of both. When you get like the shadows and you get the highlights, it looks so different. It looks so much nicer. At least that's how I feel. Yeah. Oh no, I don't like that. Do a little bit more on that. More on the edge. Let's do, I'm thinking more on like this middle area. You know? There we go. There is some on the shadows. Yeah, I'm like looking at it. It looks okay. It's still not nowhere near like the snake. The snake is pretty much done. We do need obviously the highlights for the snake, but I think we're done with the snake for now. And then let's actually start adding in this thing. Not normal. I'm gonna go for a multiply. You think about 80, because I do want to be dark. 80. 80 just feels about right. Right? Yeah, that's gonna be like a lot nicer. And then do some on the bottom part of the backpack. This part of the wrist, just a little bit. Oh, actually, no, this one would not have it. It's gonna be on the opposite side, the inside, which should be some on the inside too of these, but not as much as like this side. This side's gonna be a little harsher, just because we got that light, that nice little light source down there. Ooh, that's looking so much better. Let's add a little bit of here, over there. Yeah, okay. Right? The inside of the legs will have that shadow. Then this thing, of course, is going to have a bunch of shadows to it. And then let's do a little bit here, add some here. It will be here on a little bit on it, on the actual character. Yeah, I'm like looking at this, something like this, right? I feel like this is about right when I look at it. No? Yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks okay. Then let's add some over. Actually, make this a little smaller. I'm thinking. Right there we go. We'll change the backpack. Just I'm looking at the backpack. Now let's add some on the bottom. Rough it up here, or not rough it up. I'm like add some to the back of the head. A little bit on the bottom here. Let's blend that a little bit, and then I'll texture it a little bit more. I want to texture it, like play with it. Yeah, I'm like looking at it. Let's do like 20. Just like I want it like a little easier to maneuver. This one too. Add that. Of course, it's going to be a little darker too. There. Oh. Hey, that's looking so much nicer. At least I feel it looking nicer. I don't know about you all. There we go. Do a little more on the sides. Right, the sides are going to need a little bit more than the rest of it. Then blend these in. Hey, okay. Blend that up a little bit. And we're going to like start pushing and pulling these too, don't worry. Just so we can get that shape down. Oh, looking at it, I didn't actually add shadows to this. There we go. And let's add a little bit on the elbows too. Now that I did it, like obviously it's not like a harsh shadow. It's going to be like a little softer shadow to it. And there we go. Looking right. This is not too bad. Like more I look at it, like we're doing. I mean, like I feel like we're doing a good job. Ooh, a texture blend. Wonder what how that looks. Does that look good? Kind of. I kind of don't mind it. I could maybe use it in some spots. Didn't like it there. I think like on some spots I don't mind this brush. Or like, it's not a brush, it's like a texture blender. Right? I'm like looking at it, I'm like, it feels okay. It gives a nice texture to things, which I think works for what we're doing. I'm not actually, do I like that? It doesn't feel bad when I look at it here on like the smaller screen. I'll probably blend it a little better. Let's see. It gives it like this like unique like feel, like almost like a stony feel to it. Like very earthy. That's what it is. Well, it's giving me, like I said, like a very natural feel to it just because it's like uneven. It's supposed to be uneven, obviously. It's called the texture blend. And it does give it a unique texture to it. I kind of like it. At least for some spots. Not every, well, no, I don't like it on the skin. The skin, it looks gross. You know, on the screen, it looked gross to me. But on some things, let's see. How does it look on a shirt? I don't know. It looks gross. Now it looks like my shirt's dirty, which I don't mind because it's supposed to be a dirty shirt. But it did make the shirt look really dirty after I did that. Right? So I think it works for like this, like making it dirty. That looked cool. Yeah, it does. It really made it look so dirty. Hello, Alan. Welcome in. How's your day going? Hope you're having a wonderful one at that. Right now we're just like coloring, not coloring, but we're like shading. I'm playing with this blend tool that I found. I mean, it's one of the standard ones. It's not like a weird one that I found. It's just like, I was like, you know, I've never actually used this one. Let's see how it feels. And it feels good, at least for clothes. I wouldn't say for everything. Like the clothes, it feels good to use. Or also on this, it felt good for the wood. No, actually wrong. Could do it here. I wouldn't mind that there. Yeah. What would you been up to? Would you anything crazy? Anything fun? You excited for anything coming up? Because that's always nice when you got something you're excited for. At least I feel that way. I'm like, ooh, I got this thing I'm gonna do soon. Or something. Let's go with a blend. There we go. Man, that leg looks a lot nicer now. Now that I did that, let's add a little bit of that to this one. Right? It's not looking too bad. Oh, yes, the 3 emojis with the homework. I don't know what that thing is. What is that? Take out cat whistle. I don't know what that... The one next to the laughing faces. So you were doing homework, I'm assuming. But I don't know what the other one is. That other one, you lost me. So I'm thinking like this. We're just going to outline this a little bit. Yeah, we'll do that. Give a little more depth to these arms. So I'm looking at these arms. They look very skinny. I mean, he's not supposed to be like a big buff dude either way. Right? And then let's add a little bit of this. It gives it like this little pop to it, right? This little texture I gave it. There you go. This look I gave it. It's a voting box, aka turning in assignments. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like, what is that? I was like, I don't even know what that is. So you're turning in assignments. Oh, that's cool. What assignment in particular? What kind of assignment were you working on? Yeah, I feel like this is looking a lot better. Hello, Spine. Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Currently working on this piece. If you want to suggest for the next one, I did start doing it on Discord. If you guys want, you could put in your suggestions on Discord, what for the next one, and then I want to do like a roulette style thing for it. Want to ask, what's the ask? What is it, Spine? What's up? I feel like this is looking not too shabby. Let's see, Alan, when I search trombone emoji, trombone. And when I search up trumpet emoji, it's the same. Okay. True. Okay, yeah. I am getting different ones though. I'm getting like the French tone. Spine, can you change your avatar's face to what? Like I could do this. Do you want me to do that? Or do you want me to do, I could do this one, indifferent. I could do that for a little bit if you like. I also have a few other ones. I got like this one, or I'm sad, and I could also do this one. I could do the indifferent one. I don't mind that one for right now. We're kind of like just chill. So I think that one's okay for what we're doing. Right? At least that's how I feel. I liked indifferent. Show all, please. I did. Spine, I literally just showed you all of them. I have the regular. I got the angry. I got the indifferent. I got the sad. And I got the, like, I'm very excited and I like this. I think something super beautiful and cute. I'll do the indifferent for a little bit. To these, I'm just like cleaning, not cleaning it up, but making it look a little sharper, I feel. Right? Adding a little bit more depth to this piece. Like, it's not a bad piece, especially the snake. I'm actually pretty happy with the snake, how it turned out. We're not done, but still, it's looking pretty close to done. I vote indifferent or excited. Yeah, those are my two favorites. Those are probably my two favorites. I never use the angry, I'm being honest. I've never actually used the angry one. I think I've used it just like messing around, but I never use it. Let's do something like this, I'm thinking. Yeah. Is a snake a girl or a boy? Angry, kind of scary, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like I don't really use it. I don't know, we didn't give it one. It could be whatever you want, Spine. Whichever. I didn't think about that when I drew it. I was like, it's just a snake. It could be a girl snake. Maybe she's very upset that you're getting close to her nest. Right? I think that could be fun. And then I think let's do, oh, they're over here. I want to add some more to this one. Right? A little bit more of this. Yeah, and then let's gonna do, I'm thinking, let's actually go into the actual highlights, like actual highlight of the creatures. Full on white highlight. Let's go with the snake first, and then we'll do like the effects later. Something like that. Just like this, like the little itty bitty touches we're adding Actually, the snakes that are looking for food are a girl, so it makes sense. I think it's a she. Yeah, like it could be a girl. It could be a female snake. Right? She's gonna have like a little shiny nose. Let's go with the little glisten over here. Right, and then let's add just a little bit over here. Add some of that. A little bit of it. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then we could add a little bit to the spider too. Right, adding a little bit of these like highlights. Even though it's like a fur, it wouldn't actually be this shiny. I don't mind. I think it's fine. What happened to your friend? Oh, the spider? Yeah, because they're eating food, aka spider. True, we did give it a spider. I don't remember who suggested that one. Someone suggested, it's like, they should eat a spider. I'm like, sure. Well, because it apparently there's in the game, in Grounded, the spiders are one of the bosses. And they said it would be cool if this was like eating one of the bosses. So it's like an intense, you're like, whoa, this thing's gonna devour me moment. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. I like it. I was like, I like that concept. Change the highlight just a little bit. I think I kind of like these ones. I'll blend a little bit more because they are highlights, but I don't want them to be strong highlights. The eyes could be very strong though. That one I don't mind. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. Alan, I love those streams cause you put B armor. Yeah, true. Yeah, I remember. I mean, that's usually what we do. A cute monster. I suggest you a mini boss. True, I do remember. Okay, so I did that. We're gonna add. I always like doing. I like doing this whenever I do these things. Hold it. Which one? This one. In the shadows. I like adding. I like doing this. Not a lot of people don't like this, but I love it. I think it's so fun when you add these little. No, not that one. Something like that. So I like this in the shadows. I'll do like this other light. It's like a kind of a rim light. It's like an underlight or something. And I think it's so fun. I've seen it in photography and it looks wonderful. So I like adding it in my own drawings. We'll blend it too, of course. It's not gonna just be like that. Oh yeah, okay, that's looking how I like it. Add it, I think like on this side a little bit. And then add it over here. A little bit over there. We can add some to this one too. Nope, too much. There we go. Maybe like my favorite part, right? I mean, I love doing this. I think it's so fun. And then we'll add over here just a little bit. Then let's blend these a little bit. Like, I think it gives it this unique glow to it, right? You don't see it too often. I remember I think, where was I? I think I was in college, wasn't I? I probably was in college when I saw this. Like, it was around that time when I was really into art, looking at art and stuff. And I remember seeing a photography with this beautiful photography where they use this glow. So what they do is they grab, like they'll put it, these lights kind of like far away. And it's like usually like a very strong color, like a green or red or blue, something like that. And they'll put it so like the shadows will pick them up. Because it's only like bright enough for the shadows to get it. So you get this unique color. I feel like the snake is pretty solid, right? Yeah, I feel like the snake is good. And spine, but something doesn't make sense. There are 4 legs, but is the 4th leg? If the spider is already eaten, then everything is gone, but there are still 3 legs, which doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? No, like the other leg would be inside. You know, spine? The spider would be inside the snake. These are just the legs that like are poking out. There would still be more legs inside. The other 5 legs would be inside the snake. But the only 2 legs are then showing. No, there's 3 legs showing. 1, 2, 3 legs. 3 legs showing. Yes, because it's Canberry spiders that lost one of its 8. That's funny. It makes sense. It's okay, Spine. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't stress about it, Spine. I mean, I could have just done 1. I could have just done 0. But no, I did 3. Because I was like, I think 3 is fine. You can still understand that there's a spider in there. It's not too hard to understand. Let's do one of these, and then let's actually start doing it for this one. Yeah, okay, let's do, I think we're gonna start with the green this time. I'm like looking at it. Yeah, let's do the green first. Oh, actually, because this is gonna be glowing, the green is also on this. It's gonna be a lot of green. Now that I realized it. This is actually causing the light too. Right? Not only is like we got this like under light, we also got this going on. Yeah, he's just another Oni. We got 2 Onis in here. Got Oni Boi and Oni Allen. Got a little Oni clan going here. There we go. And we will be finishing this piece today. I'm almost done, to be honest. Right? There we go. Look at that. No, I think it's too much green on this one. Adding a little bit of green on the bottom, which looks good. Then let's add just a little bit over here, a little bit over there. Do I want to add any on the... Maybe I could add a little bit in the back. We'll blend it out in a little bit. There we go. And let's add some down. Do I even want to add here? No. We could add a little bit. I think it doesn't look terrible. Right? Looks okay. And let's do just a little bit of here. Right, just add that. Oh, okay. Let's see. Spine. What do you mean? Which country? Oh, okay. Yeah, don't dox each other, but you're allowed. You could talk to each other if you like about where you're from. I'm over here in Florida, which I've mentioned. I've even gone to events. If you guys ever want to, whenever there's like a next event, I'll make sure to tell you guys. So if you guys are in the area, you could even meet me. Because that would be pretty cool, actually. If I met some of you guys. Ooh, okay, I like this. Right? I feel like it's looking not bad. Now let's start blending it a little bit, just so it's not so harsh, these colors, you know? Because we just want to glow. We want a little glow to it. We don't want the full-on color, you know? Look at, there we go. This is looking so much better. Right? A little bit of a glow. Still got the glow. We also have to add the effect later. Ooh, you live in California. I used to live in California, Alan. Not anymore though. I'm over here in Florida, which I like it. It's very nice. Blend that a little bit more. There we go. See, I'm thinking something like this. It's like a little bit of a glow. Let's add a little bit more of the glow. A little higher up in the hair, right? And there we go. Like this, and then let's start doing the actual highlights. Now we're done with the glow. Go for the highlights, and then we'll add on the effects. Only in February break, I could be here every single stream. Did you have any moderators besides Streamlabs? Not yet. When I get to 1,000. When I get to 1,000, then I'll probably get like maybe like 2. Because people have asked me before. I'm like, no, I think for now we don't need any. I don't think we have a need for it yet. But when I get to 1,000, I'll add some people. There we go, add that. Let's do a little bit of it here. Obviously, we're gonna like fix that up. It's not gonna be so okay. 1K, yeah. Spine, I've seen over 100 streams on YouTube, and all streams are coming from US and not US. Or not US. I mean, kind of. A lot of people do. I feel like also it depends on the hours, you know? It depends on the hours that you're on. Because a lot of the ones I see are European. I see a lot of European streamers when I'm awake. You know, it is because like the hours that I am up. Let's do something like this. Like that. Also, this will probably a little lighter, right? Then let's add a little bit of it here. Thinking, right? Just a little bit. We're just like adding a little bit of highlights. We're not going crazy with these. We'll blend these a little bit too. Then we want a lot more highlight there. Just because like this is like shiny. If I remember, right? This thing's like actually shiny. And let's do, I'm thinking like probably a highlight here. We're gonna blend this one though. So like, don't expect it to look like that. And then let's add a little bit over here on these. Okay, let's start blending. Notch north. I'm not going with geology, but okay. What? 1K? Yeah, when I get to a K, I'll add like a moderator or something. But I think for now, it's not needed. You know, it's not really needed to have any moderators. There we go. Because right now I'm at, what am I at? I don't even know. I'm like maybe like 700. My English are bad, okay? No worries, Spine. You are fine. You're doing great. Your English seems great to me. No, I don't like that. There we go. That looks a little better. Fix these. These are a little too shiny. The harsher the light, the shinier it looks, right? This is like not at all. I just like I want a little bit of a glow. Not a little bit, just like a little bit. And let's mix these a little bit too. Okay. I think kaboom, yes. New, wait, 0 way, new. Happy birthday. Ah, happy birthday to you. Let's see. Alan's fine if you don't have me as a mod because I'm new. If you were you, I'd be Stormy or someone you know. Probably if I did do a mod, it would probably be Mr. Ghost, if I'm being honest. Mr. Ghost is like literally in almost every single stream. So it would probably be Mr. Ghost. I can't with my friends because my friends are rarely on. You know? I'm gonna change, I want to change something on this one. Just like I feel like it could be darker on some spots. Yeah, I'm like looking at it. It didn't feel dark enough on this side. Same with this one. There we go. It pops a little bit more now. Right? And then let's add in, not my grandma have a birthday. Oh, okay. Your grandma's birthday. Nice. Happy birthday to your grandma. How old, if I may ask? Yeah, I know, Alan. No worries. It's not like a big deal. And then let's add the color, the glow, the full-on glow for this thing. And then I'm thinking, what? Actually, no, hold up. I want to see, what can we do? Let's do trying to see different ones, which feels easiest. Not that. What was the overlay? What did overlay do? Overlay was, the glow is not like terrible. I might actually do the glow and just mess with it. 80, not bad. I'm a mod for Ghost. You are? Nice. I did not know that. I didn't know you were a mod for Ghost. Thinking something like that, right? Not like terrible. It feels like there's something going on here. I might add a little more to it. Hold up. Let's do it again. Thinking we'll do like this. Effects to it, right? And then let's blend it again. And then I'll do it a little bit more. I'll add those little, I kind of like the effect that it gave it. Do a little bigger. Right? It's got like this little glow to it. I think this looks pretty nice. What do you guys think? Oh, I didn't even do we didn't even do a background. Do I want to do a background? I like, do I want to do a background on this thing? Kind of. Yeah, we'll do a background. Not like a full-on background, but I am thinking we can at least do the ground. Right? We could do the ground, at least I'm thinking. Let's do that. Let's bump it up a little bit, make it a little bumpy. Let's add a little bit. There we go, something like that. Right? Add a little bit to that, and then let's do some different colors into it. Let's add some over here. Excuse me. Had to cough. Oh, you know what we could do? We could do this brush. Did they even do anything? Not really. I did not like that. What about the wet one? The wet brush? It's like not terrible. I kind of like the wet brush a little bit. It's not really giving too much to it. I had to ban someone first day and wall banned him for 24 hours. Oh, wow. You had a stupid hacker? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So he got banned. Oh, okay. That's kind of annoying. Now let's do, I'm thinking like this, right? And then let's blend these a little bit. I know. Like, it's like a, there we go. Not like a huge fan of this, what we're doing in the background, but I'm not gonna stress about it. Should probably add a color, right? Let's do, no, I wanted like a nicer color. Not that this, like, blue is way too crazy. Something like that. You know what? I'm not disliking this one. We all laughed. Me and Ghost and Wall. Okay, let's see Spine. Can all one in that chat ban or what, Oni? Wait, what happened? What are you guys talking about? I totally missed it. I missed your topic. Sorry. I was like drawing, so I didn't see what you were talking about. So I'm a little lost. So let's blend this up a little bit. Maybe a little bigger. Right? I think that's not too bad looking. There we go. I feel like this looks nice. What do you guys think? Do you think it's good or we should add more? Wow, a background. It's true. I can kick. Yeah, I know. You can kick people and ban people in on Mr. Ghost's channel. Think I could add some like grass and stuff. Let's add some grass, I guess. Now look at it. Let's do, I guess like these. No, that's way too bright. Like this, right? Oops, did not mean to do that. Something like that, I don't know. I'm not like super, I actually think it's fine like as it is, to be honest. But I could add, we got like a little rocks or something. Yeah, I think let's add some rocks. Just like to like close it in a little bit. No, I don't like that. Looks terrible. What could we add in? What do you think? I think it's okay, but we could add something. Do you hear of that or not? YTB50. Never heard of it. No clue what that is. Spine. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. What happened to your face? Hello, Isabel. Oh, I had an indifferent face. I put my regular face back. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I think we're done. I'm looking at it. I feel like we're done with this piece. It looks okay. We could make it actually a little, like looking at the sky. The sky is where I'm like, I could change it. I want to change. Let's play with the sky before I leave. Go, ooh, like a sickly. Ooh, that's kind of interesting, right? I kind of like that. You know, I kind of like the greenish color we're going with. Ooh, look, if we go in like the yellow, it has like almost like a. Oh, I like that. That's really interesting. The yellow, the red. I'm not digging the red. Go the other direction. The blue. No, I think I'm gonna go with the yellow. That yellowish. Like mustardy yellow. It looks like very ominous, right? What do you guys think? I think it's good. I think I'm looking at it. It feels nice and it feels good. I could also go into like the darken it a little bit. Okay, I think this is usually the sky is purple in games. I'm pretty sure like yellow and yellow is for dusk. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like it's getting dark. Oh, I guess it could do purple. Let's try. Let me try what purple looks like. It's like purplish. Darken it a little bit. Now I'm not sure. Like I guess it looks okay, but we also lit it up a lot. So now I don't think it works for this piece at least. I think we can go like a greenish or a yellowish. Let's bump up the brightness a little bit, just because we do have a very bright piece. I think this works. This is it. I think this is good. Let's say in Alan. Yeah, that's color in game, but what you want. Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously. I'm going to the aquarium. Ooh, very nice, Isabel. You're in a Long Beach. I haven't been in a while. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I haven't been to an aquarium in a long time. But that's cool though. I love it. I know you just joined a little bit ago, but I'm gonna wrap it up. I've already been streaming for an hour and 20, which I usually only do like an hour, so I'm doing a little longer than I normally do. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I will be on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so sometimes I go longer. They have fish and sharks. I mean, yeah, the aquarium has some, which actually, before I leave, what is your favorite fish? Yeah, let me think. My favorite fish. Ooh, you know which one I really like? The lionfish. Have you guys seen that one? Lionfish looks so beautiful. They have like these beautiful, almost like separated fins. They almost look like hands on the side. You have fear of heights? Same, Alan. I do not like heights. Amphibians. What's that one? Including amphibians. Never, I don't know that one. Amphibians? You play all, yeah, I think you guys do. Oh yeah, I got the squid. Yeah, oh, you're right. Monday is President's Day. I was wondering, I know my daughter, like Bingo, doesn't have school on Monday, but I was like, why is it? It's President's Day. Thank you for reminding me. I will be streaming on President's Day then. But either way, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much. So thank you so much, Alan, Isabel, Spine. Who else? Let me see who else is said hello. Stella, thank you so much. Brandon and Oven was here so briefly. But I think that's everybody who said hey to me. I like saying goodbye to everyone who actually talks in the stream. But I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much. And let me just make sure on Instagram. Oh, there was somebody on Instagram. So sorry. Rack New Tales. Thank you for hanging out with us as long as you did. Hope to see you all next time. Goodbye.